Association. Now, Valerie Bailey, give us a couple.
Okay. One of these I read last night, so Dell has heard it, but I'm not sure. I don't think Adrian's heard it, and I don't know if you have one. This one won a first place at the summer conference in the You Be the Judge contest, where all the attendees there vote on their favorite poem that was read. So this is about a bicycle that was to be painted for my little sister Sharon. And it's called The Bike That Was Meant to Be Green, and it is a true story. My sister's old bike was a faded light blue, but a new coat of paint should make it look new. Mom, being handy and quite self-reliant, bought spray paint as green as the Jolly Green Giant. Out in the carport, the old bike stood waiting, soon to be green they were anticipating. My sister impatiently watched as our mom unwittingly worked on a powerful bomb. Since spray paint was new then, our mom didn't know the right way to use it. Directions? Too slow. She pointed the can at scrap paper and sprayed. But when nothing happened, the job was delayed. The spray hole was clogged. So she got a long pin to unstop the clog, but she couldn't get in. Now my mom could be stubborn, and she had a plan. She'd get at that green paint, and she'd open that can. Aerosol pressure? Our mom had no clue that piercing the can was the wrong thing to do. She took a church key, sunk it into the rim. You will not believe what happened to them. The sound of the blast sent us running to see. Dad and I feared what on earth it might be. We were not prepared for the shock of that scene. Mom, sis, and the kitchen, all totally green. Head to toe covered, they stood stunned and mute. In that now all green kitchen, they seemed to take root. Only the whites of their eyes stared ghost-like. Everything painted bright green but the bike. This one is requested by Floyd. He always requested in with this, and y'all have heard it a jillion times, so I'm sorry, but he likes me to read this one, and it's The Death by Decisions. Poor Bob was tired and hungry, so he stopped at Joe's Cafe. The waitress brought a menu, then she turned and walked away. When she returned, Bob said, "Thank God, I need a nice thick steak. Please hurry. I am ravenous. See how my poor hands shake?" The waitress smiled. "Sir, I must take your beverage order first. There's iced tea, coffee, soda pop, or beer to quench your thirst." He ordered tea. She went away while Bob nursed hunger pain. At last she came with soda pop, but Bob did not complain. "May I please order my steak now?" Bob, weak from hunger, pled. But long before they grilled the steak, she grilled the man instead. The question started then and there. Decisions Bob must make before the starving man could have a single bite of steak. "How shall we cook your steak, sir? Well done, medium, or rare?" By now, poor Bob would eat it raw. He really didn't care. "And your potatoes, sir? Will you have mashed, or baked, or fried? Would you like soup or salad, sir?" Bob just stared hollow-eyed. Still he was questioned on and on. "Italian, ranch, blue cheese? There's cornbread, toast, or dinner rolls," she rattled on with ease. "Steak sauce or ketchup? Peas or corn?" Bob's cheeks had sunken in as she asked, "Butter for your bread or low-fat margarine?" But Bob no longer heard her voice, for he had passed away. While making these decisions, he had starved at Joe's Cafe. He'd make no more decisions now, and he could disregard the final question from her lips: check, cash, or credit card. We have a small audience ready for the last.
Well, thank you all for coming out tonight.